It's called a cramp. Dumbbell fly. I'm stacking them high. Get your cramps. Walking around like this. It's not good posture. Most definitely, but more likely, probably, most definitely, the most annoying gym moronic, if that's a word. I'll show you. Don't try this at home, kids. Get a shoe. We're gonna warm up with this overhead shoulder press machine to get the blood to the shoulder area. Sometimes I see guys coming here and they'll stack the darn thing and they'll go heavy as crab without having any blood there. What does that result to? I'm gonna go ahead and say injury. There's no way you can get a good lift and a max lift without rushing blood to the area and getting it there before you go into heavy sets. So I'll always warm up with either here or a lateral raise, lighter weights, and then my last set I usually do a little bit more of a heavy weight to get a better contraction and really get blood pumping, and then we'll get into the heavy stuff. So this will be my second warm-up set of the shoulder press machine here at the Gold's Gym in Colonial Heights. You can definitely feel it because as soon as you pick the weight up, you feel the tension. So you're going to start heavy, not like a max or a PR, but you know something you get to 6-7 rep, and you're like, holy crap, I don't have no more. And then guess what? The mind says 3 more. What do you do? I'm hitting this last set. A memory that I have of my favorite pancake house. I'm stacking them high, just like the pancake house in the Outer Banks of North Carolina. The only thing we're missing is some sugar-free syrup, unless I'm on vacation. And I use full fat butter and all the fat and syrup I can get. We're gonna try to get 10 here without a hemorrhoid protruding. Remember, just because you get to the number you want to hit as far as reps doesn't mean you can't get another 1 or 2. Those are the 1 or 2 that really pushes that muscle to a different level of holy crap, what did he just do to me? And the muscle memory is phenomenal. Remember you did that for 11 and 12, and then guess what you do the next time? 13, 14. When you get to those levels of weightlifting / bodybuilding, that's what's going to put you over the edge of some of the other guys that I'm seeing that have shoulders that look like a freaking 2x4 flat. I don't prefer that. The old analogy we use in the gym world is the Boulder shoulders kappa. Now they're having a lot of these guys got medium shirts on and their shoulders are flat. You don't look like these guys. Time to go heavy. Woo! Hold on. Finishing up the shoulder workout with face pulls. You might remember me saying I really want to build a real belt. In bulking season, you're not really probably seeing a bunch of shoulder cut and leans. You're not going to see a lot of that bulk. But to build delts, you have to really concentrate on utilizing the rear delt in the pool. You do it for a rope, great. I do it with the V pull down. With that, it keeps your hands more stationary. And with the pull, when you engage those rear delts, almost lock those delts in to make sure you utilize just the delts. You'll see some people, if you watch the backs are pulling too. You just want to pull it with the delts. It keeps your hands the same width apart, right? So when you use rope, sometimes when you pull, you can sometimes go further one way with the other. That can cause a difference in the way one side of the muscle grows in the other, right? So you'll be walking around like this. That's not good posture. We want to look nice. Boulder shoulders, turn to the back, and both delts be the same root, the same depth, the same perception to the eyes. Again, ropes and separate pulls could cause a variation, one pulling deeper than the other, one going wider than the other, and that could cause a little bit weird muscle growth, I guess you could call it. Different fibers being hit, and when different fibers get hit and not on the other side, you can get a different growth. And when you go to pose or people see you from the back, you say, oh, that one looks good, but that one looks weird. You see it all the time with arms, right? One arm's bigger than the other. So I'm gonna go through a couple of reps here. Hopefully I do it right. Hopefully you don't see a bunch of back movement. It's more into just the delt. This, I will have to say, is probably most definitely, but more likely probably, most definitely the most annoying gym moronic, if that's a word, anymore, thing ever seen at gyms. You get a pump, you have everything but chest, you're hitting chest. You're 25, 30 minutes into your chest workout, right? I mean, concentrate, go to the pec machine, and it like everybody's around it, so you know they're waiting for it. But you'll see this one guy sit on the machine for 27.5 minutes, waiting for the pec deck machine. Newsflash, guys. If you're waiting 27 minutes for a machine and you haven't done anything, you've lost your pump. Your entire workout is gone. Absolute garbage. If you don't know how to utilize gym equipment to accomplish your goal, then you need to read. You need to watch other people's videos, as I did and still do. You can utilize so many different machines to get this movement right there. As a matter of fact, guess what that's called? Dumbbell fly. It's a dumbbell fly. So you don't have to wait 27.5 minutes like I just saw this guy do to wait on the pec deck machine as he sat on a chest press machine and didn't get away. 27 minutes. I've done 3 exercises and he's sitting on his feet. It came open. He looked like a kid in a candy store. He did hopscotch to the pec deck machine. Now we just hit 2 sets. Literally just hit. I just watched it, guys. And as I'm on the video, what is it, 2.5? He's hit 2 sets of like 4. Get a clue. Get your deep reps. If you can't hit more than 4, get 2 half reps, 3 half reps, 4 half reps. Don't get 4 and then say, oh, that's too heavy. No, drop it. Get more. Get more. Get more. Again, look around the gym, guys. Look around the gym. First thing I always look at, you just saw me look down, are legs. Our legs. If you don't have calves, if you don't have some decent quads, don't ask me for advice. I don't like to be asked for advice. But if you come to me, I'm going to give you the best advice that works for guess who? MY. Me. And it's going to work for you. Ask questions to the people that look like they know what they're doing. Take the advice. Don't be annoying. And wait for machines for 27.5 minutes. Your pumps don't. The whole workout's garbage. I feel sorry for the guy. And you know what's, you look at people, and I'm not making fun of people. I'm not doing it. I'm telling the truth. Sometimes the truth hurts, guys. When a society, truth's going to bother you. If you look the same after 6 to 8 months, change something up. Either your diet's not on point, your lifts are not good, your rest is bad. Follow the same pattern. If nothing changes, if you continue to do the same thing, you get the same results. Hence, this guy's looked the same for like 3 years. It's sad. It's really sad. Change your diet, change it. I went from 190 to 211 pounds. I went from 211. I got my highest to 280. Fat. I'll show you pictures later on. Now I hold them to 240, 250, 255. Again, I'm probably around there now because I'm in a bulk. Around May, June of 2024, 225, 230, lean, hopefully chiseled, hopefully it looks like the Egyptians chiseled something out of me in my six-pack, hopefully. If nothing's changed over a course of period, guys, we've got to change something else. That's all I got to say. That's enough. It's called a cramp.
Oh, wow.
Oh, this has been a peak on and off.
Yeah. We got him. Did you catch it?
Post-workout comments. We did shoulders again, warmed up. I always warm up the shoulders with just some slight movements just to get the stretch up there. We did that 8, 10, 11 minutes possibly. Went through all the presses, raises, dumbbells and cables. Again, I don't know why I feel like the cables are spit gets you every time. So I feel like the cables sometimes give you a little bit more resistance. It feels like it's pulling that weight against you. So I like the cables, but I feel like and I utilize that really super heavy. The dumbbells I go lighter up to heavy, but again, I said it earlier on in the opening, once the blood's there, I feel like you don't have to hit like a warm-up set unless you're fearful of like soreness and seeing if that pain is, I don't want to say tolerable, but making sure you're not going to injure yourself. So some people with maybe you feel something weird in your shoulder. Again, if you have a lot of pain, you need to go get that checked out. If you're feeling crunch or something, you need to go get that checked out. I've never had a lot of shoulder issues. My left shoulder sometimes can give me a different, I don't want to say pain, but just an uneasy feeling. But to me, I'm not a doctor. I didn't go to school for any kind of anatomy, but common sense tells me it's okay. Doesn't bother me much on anything other than the day after I can feel it. And that might just be a good pump. I don't know. But no crunching. No, I don't feel like rubbing together, so it's fine. But listen to your body. If something doesn't feel right, I recommend a doctor's synopsis, if that's the right word to use there. But we went through all that. Then we hit a little bit of buys. Good. I felt like I had a good buy pump. I'm not as lean nowhere as I want to be, but you can always feel a pump when you finish a dumbbell set, and you put it down and you feel like you gotta smack yourself in the face because the pump's so good it pulls that muscle back to your face. That's a pump. Shoulders. Look at yourself before you work out. Go through your workouts. Flex in the mirrors. See what you see. Sometimes you'll see different fibers, right, in your shoulders. That's a pump. I mean, that's a pump in your shoulders. Push that. It motivates me. When you see things you never seen before, it motivates you. I'm not one of these kind of like positive, oh, you're going to be great, you can get strong. No, I don't believe in that. I believe in your body is going to put out what you put in. If you eat right, number one, eat right. Number two, sleep right. And number three, go hard in the gym. The results have to respond. Your body has to respond to what you put into it. If you're eating junk all the time, you're getting 4 hours of sleep because you like to play Fortnite and Minecraft and in these video games, and you're staying up till 3 in the morning, you wake up at 8 and you're like, oh, 5 hours of rest, good luck. I get 7 to 9 hours of sleep almost every night. I eat relatively clean. I'm just going to use an example. If I have 50 meals a week, 45 of those are pretty darn solid. And I'm in bulking. You know, I feel like I'm bulking. And that's all the time. It's just my genetics, I'm going to slightly say this, work against me. If you were to see my parents, which I love very dearly, the genetics don't fall on my side. So I'm more, that's kind of mean, but it's true. I love my parents, but the genetics doesn't, I don't have them. I'm just a big guy. My dad's a big man, so I know I can hold weight, and so I push my body to that. But again, summing it all up, great workout. If you see foggy outside of my window, that's because I did cardio today. Extra layer. When you hit cardio, put some layers on. It helps you sweat better. I don't care what anybody says, sweating is good for you. Not just because you can eat more and metabolism and all that stuff. It actually benefits you health, getting your pores clean. I know sometimes when I feel stuffy, I'll go get 30 minutes on the cardio machine and sweat a cold out. Those things work. I learned that in wrestling. So again, overall, great workout. Comment if you see something. Comment if you want to give me advice. Comment if you say, holy smokes, you're freaking huge, which is always a nice thing to say to people that are big. If you want to see something that I like put together for food, I can do that. Post-workout shake, I usually try to, I didn't go to school for this stuff. I didn't go to school for anatomy, or I do some reading and I watch stuff. I don't know how pivotal it is to get protein in you immediately after a workout, correct? Because if you're eating right throughout the day, your body's going to respond to that automatically. I think your body is exhausting for some form of nutrients after workout, so I recommend taking protein shake. But if you have a room for a microwave in the back of your car, get you some food in you quick as you can. Or there's a Chipotle right yonder. I don't eat there often, but it's right there. And if I need food and I don't have, I'll go eat something. Some kind of food in your body, carbs and protein. Get it in your body immediately. It helps rebuild the muscles. The carbs speed the process of sending that protein to the muscle to get your pump, maintain your pump. Even sometimes, I know sometimes you probably leave the gym, you look big and jacked, you get home, you look flat. It's because you're not putting something in your body to hold that pump. Carbs and protein will help you do that. Refuel the body, electrolytes, that helps you keep your hydration, water in your muscles. That helps keep your pump. Hence, I drink 2 of these a day, shoot for it. And I also take amino acids during my workout that help me out. Any questions, comments, you're more than welcome to put them on there. My daughter kind of runs this for me, so she'll ask me and I'll give answers, or she can answer if she knows it. She's just getting new to it. But we're going to cut this out right now. Anything you guys want. Hopefully you enjoyed the workout. Tomorrow I'll be doing, which is weird, chest. Usually I don't do that for shoulders because there's some rebuilding that needs to happen, but I'm going to try it out because the blood's going to be there tomorrow from the shoulder pump. I'm going to see if I can hit a good chest day. Talk to y'all later.